What's up, guys? I normally don't do videos like this, but I'm gonna go ahead and just start because I get a lot of different cars. I do a lot of different mods to my stuff as well. Y'all really don't know this aspect, but I just bought this one, so a little bit out of the norm. It's not a classic, but I still wanted to do some mods. This is a 2011 Camaro SS. I've already done a couple things since I got it. I sent it straight to the detail shop 30 minutes after buying it, and they buffed it 6 times. This paint is beautiful. I mean, it turned out really well. And then I went over online and ordered these emblems. This thing had the Camaro, the chrome Camaro letters, which was fine, but I like this, and I'm going for the black and red all over this car. I'm also going to change the wheels out. My father wanted the wheels. He's got a Camaro as well. He wanted the wheels. I said, that's fine. I'm coming down here to Brian's Motorsports, which pretty much anytime I need wheels and tires, I come here. Great spot to be. If you're local, come check it out. He also suggested the red brakes, which, you know, that would look good with a red and black theme. So yes, and these are Brembo brakes, which is cool, which I'm going to be painting these and doing this myself. I've already got the stickers, clear, all that stuff. This one has the ground effects kit that was added. I do believe it added the lights. A few little small things was already done on this car. But of course, I'll show you all the way to the end. And when I get done, I think you'll like it. But let's go into Brian's here and see if he's got the wheels that I want. Okay, so I walked right in here. Brian's getting me hooked up. He's already ordering the wheels and tires and possibly be here tomorrow.
Possibly.
All right.
Possibly is Amazon. This ain't Amazon.
All right, guys. So yeah, we're gonna come back tomorrow, hopefully get it all set up and be continued. Okay, so he's got me all set up. He said if we do the exhaust, it'll be by Wednesday. And I'm thinking I want to do some experimenting tonight. So we're going to cut them off. Why not? I got a lift at the house. Let's go mess around with it. We'll go ahead and do a before sound and see what it sounds like with the stock exhaust on it. And then once I do the cut, we'll do the straight. And if I don't like that, which I'm kind of scared I won't, then we'll go and put the Borla on, which is completely fine. It's not going to be no big deal. So let's go ahead and set up and see what it sounds like. I did not know this 69 Camaro was down here. So this is the last one that I want for my collection when it comes to Camaro wise. I absolutely love that, and that would fit so perfect, especially with that one. Man, this thing looks good. I don't know whose it is, but it's got the houndstooth interior. Everything's blacked out except for the Boyd wheels and the bumpers. This is awesome, guys. Old KDF. Gotta have that sticker. Okay. Yeah. Let's keep rolling. As far as the interior, everything's pretty stock. I do like these door panels. They glow. And the trim there. And of course, it's got the heads-up display, so you can actually see the speedo right there. And they tinted the front windshield. All the windows are really dark. That's actually pretty cool. So we're gonna head on up here, get us some caliper paint, and see if we can make some red calipers. Got her in the garage. We're gonna put her on the left. I'm gonna change some oil. I went with a Mobile 1 530 like you're supposed to do. Got some caliper paint, which should be good. And I got 6 quarts, so I got another one on the shelf over here. But yeah, we'll go ahead and do this. I thought about doing some other stuff to clean up under the hood. I took the cover off. I don't necessarily like the cover. I mean, it's cool, I guess. But I don't know. I really like this look better. So I'll probably leave it that way. All right, let's put her on the lift. And of course, we're going to go under the car. I'll tell you what, everything looks clean. What'd they use? Pennzoil? That's probably why it's leaking. I don't know. I see a lot of people use Pennzoil. I personally have never used Pennzoil. I'm cutting these off tonight. Just to, I don't know, do it. I'm just going to hear what it sounds like. I'm probably going to go with the Borla kit. That's honestly probably my best bet. Ooh, what happened to this booger? That's not good. A little dirty back here. It's the first time I've had it up. Just checking everything out. Actually pretty clean, and the oil is actually clean when I checked it, but I didn't know what oil was in it, and I'm going to assume it's Pennzoil. I'm taking that out. Back to Mobile 1. Let's do it. That stuff's coming out good. Once it comes to a drip, you let it drain for 10 hours, 30 minutes, and 32 seconds. Precisely. And you put the plug back in. Where's the oil? There it is. Okay. So I just got on Amazon and ordered a bunch of these caps. They're pretty versatile since we got so many different cars and stuff. Okay, so we know we're using Mobile 1. I usually take this, rub the seal, get it nice and wet, fill it up with oil. If you have done oil changes before, you know you gotta fill that up. And then of course, go over here, and I always clean this up really good. And then when tightening it, Pop's always said hand tight. I usually get it as tight as I can, and then just put the cap on there and give it another little thrust. That's probably good. With this, same thing. Just get it on there. Well, let's put it on the right way. When it hits, just a snug. And that should do it. Drop her down, add your oil, check your dipstick, run the car. Okay, once you get all the wheels off, we gotta clean up the brake system. I just use a little bit of brake cleaner and hope for the best. I'm not a pro at this, by the way. I just paint them. Okay, so I sanded it a little bit. I just used some like 400 grit just to knock off the edge. As you can see, it's easily knocking it off. I just want it to stick. And again, I'm not a pro at this, but this is how we're doing it today. And then I'm going to use some alcohol and soak it down and wipe it off. And we'll do that on each one. Okay, this is not the ideal tape. I looked everywhere for my blue painter's tape, but I got everything taped off as much as I could. And now we're going to spray. When spraying, caliper paint. Duplicolor, high heat, should work. Alright, so I stuck a, well, hold up. So I stuck a piece of cardboard up here because I just don't want to overspray everywhere. Let's see how good this turns out. Okay, so, yeah, I might have to clean up just a little bit, but yo, they turned out pretty good actually. All the way around. That's not bad. Now we go to the other side. I've already got it taped. We're gonna do it. Alright, so we finally got these in. And I assume that's transfer paper. Kind of done this before. Don't judge me. Again, I just wing it, and usually things turn out. Let's see if it turns out this time. Alright. Moment of truth, how much paper is stuck to it? Ooh. That actually turned out. And it's got a little bit of paper on there, but I think I can just wipe it off. And it's stuck. We have now redone the Brembo brakes. Clear it up. Take the tape off, put the wheel on. Same thing all the way around, 4 times. They gave me extra stickers. They gave me 8. They thought I was gonna mess up. And they're on. Alright, and I'm gonna take some of this stuff here and just clear them up so they don't actually tip. and all that good stuff. And of course, anytime I'm threading anything, whenever I take it apart or put it back together, I put plenty of grease on it. Okay, so when you're putting your lugs on, which I got black lugs for this one, brand new, I usually put them all on by hand to get them started so they don't cross thread. To the camera's like Cameron's here. Okay, so I don't really know how to cut these to reuse these, but I'm gonna cut them off so that I can get an example of what it sounds like, and then honestly see if I want to keep it like that or put on the boreless system. So here we go. All right, my buddy Trey's trying to pull it off. Which there's a hanger right up there on top that you can't see.
Apparently I'm weak.
Maybe it's a good hanger. You pull that out. There's one. Let me do the other side. Okay, so we got it out. And these things are heavy, guys. I mean, what's that, like 20 pounds probably? That's crazy. Let's see what it sounds like. All right. Now we're gonna see what this thing sounds like without much. Right now, I think that sounds like it should from factory. I'm probably gonna buy the tips and come out the back and save the money. Why not? So apparently I didn't make a video of ordering this wing, but I looked up online and ordered a new wing for the back. So we noticed there were some clips, like some pins up in here that were hanging onto the wing. We had to get those finessed out. A little bit of time, but we got it done. So after a little bit of work figuring things out, it's dusty under here. We got it off. Clean her up and put the new one on. So the wing is pretty self-explanatory. They give you these little paper pieces, so you can put that in there, rip them off when you're done. They give you 4 screws, which are easy. These are placed and then literally lines right up. You can lift up a little bit, but there's some foam in there blocking it. But yeah, so I use this extension, Phillips head, way up in there to pull down on this wing to get it to suck down. And now it's installed. Of course, we gotta clean her up. But that thing looks good. I'm gonna do some touch-ups. But I do like that. Very cool. All right, let's black out them tail lights. So now we're moving on to the tail lights, and then we'll button everything up. They gave us these with no instruction. I assume we can figure it out. That one definitely looks like it goes right there. Once you pop these tabs up, go in here. Let's see. And these will come straight out. And you're going to be able to pull them off like I did those. And then you get in this little dirty area that hadn't been cleaned in forever. And I assume pop these tabs right out from the back. Almost got it. Trying to be gentle. We'll mess around and find out. It was actually a lot easier than I thought. It just popped right out. So, yeah, once you get going, like on these top ones, pull them like that. And these bottom ones, I was being careful and I just barely pushed. Didn't scratch nothing, didn't mess nothing up, and they're already out. Like this thing's gonna come right out now. Took me a second, but I need both hands to do this. Here it comes, yep. All right, we got it all cleaned up in here. I just used water and some baby soap, honestly, mixed together. Probably just wax this up a little bit, try to make it cleaner. It hadn't been waxed in, what, 11 years? 12 years. All right, now we're gonna clip one of these things in. Ain't that one. What is that one? Sweet. Okay.
This is very easy. I'm just going side to side, top, bottom, whatever. We're going right in. Super quick process here. I do recommend these. I'm going to put links to everything that I bought in the description, so if you see something that you like, you can pick it up.
That sounded a little funny. I don't like that part. There we go. Clipped all the way around and it's tight. Now that paired with the wing.
Oh, my neck.
Literally, it's dark now. Hey, me and my buddy Hammer Van Syot from Harley Davidson are cutting the resonators off now because I don't know, we wanted to put an X pipe on it. Ordered it from Jegs. It's just a bolt-on kit. We'll try it out, see what happens. And I'm probably going to end up ordering axle backs. I drove it a couple days, tried to decide if I liked the exhaust, and it was really not any different than what it was before I cut off the mufflers. So, get to work. We've got her on the ground. That actually is a lot quieter than I thought it was going to be. That sounds really good. Huh. Ride around like that for a few days. If I don't like it, then I put the mufflers on. If I do like it. Yeah, here, come here. Alright guys, so what's cool, I couldn't find this size SS emblem anywhere. I had a buddy print these for me, for free actually. So it worked out pretty good. And what I'm going to do here is I'm sanding these edges. I already did that one, but if you look really close, you can see some of the edges are kind of rough. And then I'm going to use that caliper paint because it's exactly the same color as what I need. And I'm going to paint them red. And if I don't like them at that point, then I'm going to go around these edges and paint them black. I've got some black touch-up paint that will probably work out pretty good. It's the same as the car. So yeah, we're going to try that. I'm going to put this on the back because it's got that weird slant. And then I have to modify the front. Wish me luck on the front. I really would like this to work out. There ready to go. I've got 2 more for spare. And this game actually is pretty fun. I don't know if you ever played it. I think I got it on Amazon or something. Yep. Time to paint.
So once I painted these, I let them dry for a few days, and I came back and started on the back side of the emblems.
Okay, so I figured something out cool, that if you take tape and put it on the front face of this one, and then paint the backside black, turns out like this. This one's not the best. That was the first try. The second try was perfect. And I'll show you the finished product here soon. Okay, so I went ahead and cut out this little piece here because I needed it to go around the front. I just looked around. I found this little pot in the hallway. And I'm going to put my SS emblems on that, and then I'm going to stick that and glue it on here as center as I can get it, pop it on the front of the car. A little trouble along the way. My template here and my emblem, I glued them on with Gorilla Glue. Well, didn't work. I had them clamped in between 2 boards and let them sit for 24 hours. When I got up, I wanted it to have that nice curvature to it so it can go on the front of this. And it didn't work. It come right off. So I sat there, spent some time sanding all the glue off the back. I get on the next one. While I'm cleaning my mess up, the dog jumps on the table and starts chewing on it. Luckily, I made 2 extras, but they weren't in perfect condition, so I had to come down here and retouch them up. And I guess I'll just throw this one away. But how crazy is that? The dog chewed it up. For real? Okay, so you can see SS emblems are on the back now. I think they look super clean. But what I'm doing is I scuff these up a little bit because I don't want them to be chrome anymore. This chrome over here, you can see you can scrub like fire to get that black off, but it's just going to keep turning black for one. And it's the only chrome left on the car now. So I'm getting rid of it. So I'm going to scuff this one a little bit, get a primer on it, probably primer it twice, and then hit it with a nice shiny black like the top paint. If I had something like the ground effects, because you could see the ground effects are a different color, but I kind of like that look, so I'm going to leave that alone. I'm not going to get all those painted. Alright, let's keep messing with this. Okay, so it's been about an hour and a half. Every 30 minutes I think I put 2 coats of like a primer on it, and then I waited a little bit until that dried, and I scuffed up the primer and put some of this gloss enamel stuff, Rust-Oleum, and then I got some clear over there, so I'm gonna let this dry for a while, come back over it with some clear. I think she's gonna pop. So I don't know what I'm doing. I'm winging it on this. I glued it to this little piece of a pot and cut out the edges, and then I glued it to the little bow tie thing that I ordered off of Amazon to try to get the SS emblem on it to make it look okay. Stuff's starting to peel up. I'm getting a little nervous. We'll see how it turns out. Worst case, we don't use it. Alright, to finish her out, we got some new products here. Got some tips for the bat that I ordered. They just bolt on as well. Everything's good. I put this one on. I got to tighten it up. Same with this. But I reused the hangers. I don't know if it's going to focus or not. Probably show you with a... Okay. I reused the hangers from the old one, and it pulled it up. Yep. Sweet. Now we just do the other side. Okay, we got them up in there. They're nice and tight. Reused the old hangers. Now you can see how those tips turned out. They turned out really well. Sweet. On this cool air intake with some cool air. Okay, cold air intake installed. Good deal. All right, it's time to roll out and head to work. Got to clean this thing up, which is pretty clean, because it's going down to Brian's Motorsports today to have some photos done. Absolutely love the way those tips turned out. Had a lot of fun doing this car. Is this one vibrating a little? No? Okay. I mean, it's fairly clean for the most part. I got these mats online just to try them out. Of course, I've already got them dirty, but they turned out pretty cool. I should have probably heated them up. You know, I haven't really been in here. That cold air intake sounds crazy now. Alright, and then he'll get this tire sensor off, because I put the wheels and tires on myself. I had him put them together and pick up the rims for me. But yeah, let's go ahead and head down there. Okay, finished product here. So, custom made the SS emblem for the front. Had the whole car speed buffed and waxed. Went and bought these wheels from Brian Motorsports down here. Fixed up the brakes. They were already Brumbos. I just wanted them red. 6.2 emblem on the side. I already had ceramic coated tint all the way around. And blacked out the tail light trim here in the back. Blacked out the tips that were chrome on the back. Added the exhaust. It's turned out. SS emblem on the back. Spoiler that I bought online. And I like how that turned out too. These are all just personal mods. The only thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to order some film and black these out. Just because I think they stand out. I really like the tail lights and the way they look. Cold air intake under the hood now. Mats in the floor. Really enjoyed this. That was fun. That was a good build. It was super simple mods that anybody could do. I just wanted to show you along the way there. Again, Brian's going to go ahead and do the tire sensors in here, and his guy's going to take some professional pictures. I do appreciate that. Big shout out to Brian's Motorsports for helping me do this. I do appreciate y'all watching. We'll go ahead and get some drive footage here for you in just a moment. I got to have my head cam and stuff on the way home. All right, guys, let's go talk to Brian. Let's go play with this one, see what it can do. A Hemi Challenger 6-speed car. What year was this one? 2012. 2012. And man, you're always out riding in it. You should have worn your tiger suit for the Halloween.
I should. I got in the car.
Oh, he's got in the car. And this one's tinted all the way around too. All right, let's go have some fun. Ooh, that sounds good. I can't rev no higher because I've got an automatic.
Sounds a little better.
No, it doesn't. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay, guys, we literally got the red light. This is awesome. We got the red light.
All right. Let's go.
Oh no. Heck yeah, man, that was great. Okay, that was fun. That was really cool. And it was really cool that we got the red light.
Yes, that was perfect timing.
Guys, so this is Fusion Kid, and if you didn't know already, he does a lot of Maple Motors videos as well. And he's basically in a band with me for 10 years. So, yeah, he's the bass player.
That's right.
He's always out there jamming. We was jamming last night.
Yeah.
That was pretty fun.
Pretty good too.
And today we're out here playing with the cars. So that was a heck of a time. I do appreciate it. Go follow his channel, Fusion Kid, and see what kind of stuff that he's done. I'm sure he's going to do some mods to your car. We were talking about it last night.
Yeah, dude. I got all kinds of stuff coming, so
yeah.
Subscribe.
Subscribe.
Like, subscribe.
Same with me. Subscribe over here if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks, guys. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. It's basically just going over the mods and stuff that I wanted to do personally to this car. I didn't want to go, you know, above and beyond and do a bunch of extra stuff. I do got other cars that I put money into as well, but this is the first time that I've had this. And to finish this car out, you know, I'm going to fix the brakes. I'm going to put the programmer on it. I think that's it. That's all I want to do. I had a fun time doing it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Me and my buddy Derek, we definitely enjoyed ourselves. That was fun. And last night we were jamming and we realized, oh yeah, we're going to the drag strip together. That was the last night for street runs. I was like, no, I haven't been at all this year. All I do is go fish and work and jam out, which is great. But man, I wanted to go to the drag strip this year and I didn't end up going. Maybe next year we'll get out there and mess around. It would have been perfect to take this car and his car, and we could have went down the strip a few times goofing off. Not actually trying to win anything, but it'd have been fun, especially just to find out what the times are. But yeah, if I do another build, if y'all enjoyed this video, just let me know. It's just small mods, foldable stuff that you could do to your car in your garage, you know, without hurting your car really. But yeah, I think it turned out well. And if you're wondering, yeah, Sonic the Hedgehog's up there with his buddy Tails. My kids ride with me all the time. They absolutely love it. I put little characters in there. I actually got a van. We put Mystery Machine on the side and play Scooby-Doo in it, and every once in a while they start singing. Just doing stuff with the kids, getting them into the cars. I'm heading home. We're actually gonna go carve pumpkins. I'll see y'all later.
Hey, I just want to say thank you to Nick. He's a wonderful guy. He thinks he knows what he's doing on this YouTube channel. I'm trying to get him to let me be a small part of it. But Maple Motors, great people, great family. Same thing here at Brian's Motorsports. We try to take care of everybody's family. So Nick is the man. He makes his own music. Nobody gives him enough credit. I can tell you 3 years ago, I think he had a flip phone 3 years ago. But great family. I know it's always cool to him to ask me to help him with his personal cars. I always take pride in that and helping anybody. It's pretty bad. He's got to work with the only bad part is he's got to work with the burn right here. And this guy, I
Hey,
mean,
what's up, guys?
we can't. We'll tell you some stories about him later. So, but we appreciate y'all. Have a good night.